Staying with this region, let's talk about all the property action in the Chandigarh Tri-City region. Le Corbusier may have master planned Chandigarh to be a model city, but today town planners are trying to give shape to new modern cities around Chandigarh to meet the development pressures of this union territory. Which are these new property markets that are making a buzz around Chandigarh? Let's learn from our two special guests in the studio. Kamaljeet Singh, Senior Vice President Sales and Marketing at Bestech, and we're also joined by Rohan Sharma, Associate Director for Research at JLL India. Kamaljeet and Rohan, thank you so much for joining me today. Kamaljeet, I'd like to begin with you. You have a project in the Tri-City region in Mohali, I believe. Tell us, for the real estate investor who's always in the search for the next big location, the next big opportunity, there's always talk about Bhiwadi, Manesar, Yamuna Expressway. What is the value proposition of investing in and around the Chandigarh's new peripheral markets? Why should an investor look at these markets?
First of all, thank you for being here. Just want to tell you that in terms of the markets that we talk of, Delhi NCR, the ticket size here or the property values that we're looking at, the budget wise is very high. We look for in Gurgaon minimum ticket size starting from about 1 crore and plus. Whereas vis-a-vis the project that we have in Mohali, which is right in the heart of Mohali, there the opportunities for the investors who are in and around Chandigarh, that is primarily the entire Punjab, for them the ticket size starting from about 60 lakh to about 1.25 crores and a residential locality, that too next to Chandigarh. You are not in Chandigarh, you are not paying that amount of money, but yes, you are definitely getting a property closer to Chandigarh. So Mohali serves that kind of a support for all these clients who want to invest money and be closer to Chandigarh.
All right. So, Rohan, along with Mohali, there are a couple of other markets also. There is these corridors, Kharar Banu Road, Kharar Chandigarh Road, Dera Basi, Zirakpur. For us, for our viewers, can you identify if you're an affordable end user, home seeker, where should you go? And if you're only looking to make your money grow in these Tri-City markets, where should you go?
When you start off by identifying these 6 markets around Chandigarh, the thing that you need to look at is which are these locations which are also driving a lot of economic activity, or at least some economic activities taking place in the near vicinity. So one of the reasons why Mohali, it came up pretty fast during 2008-9 and then kind of has stagnated unless there were quality projects coming up. And one reason was that you had a lot of speculative demand coming into this place, but was not substantiated or supplemented with a lot of end user demand. Now the newer regions, for example, Zirakpur. Now this is right before you enter Chandigarh from Delhi. This is before you enter the main city. So it's a good location to be in. Similarly, also it's next to the industrial area, phase 1 of Chandigarh. A lot of developments happening. The second location, if we identify, is Mullanpur. Again, the reason being that it's located, in the northern side of Chandigarh, towards when you go towards Baddi, which is a pharma hub in Himachal. So these are locations where some sort of end user demand can also start building up as and when better and more projects come into the picture.
All right. Kamaljeet, the data that we've come across for these markets, the inventory, the time that it's taking for the inventory to move ranges from anything from 20 months, which is acceptable for us, till about to also 30 months. Also, the annual returns that have come in from these markets are either ranging from 6% to about 10-12%. That's still not enough. Why haven't these markets flourished as much? Is there not enough demand? Do you see sentiments to pick up now?
Yeah, for sure, yes, the market is not given as kind of a return that the people were looking at it, but I'm very sure that in the times to come now, because the development is also happening there, plus a lot of development from the developer sides is also having, the projects are getting completed, like we're completing projects, couple of more developers are completing projects, so a lot of investors now coming in and putting in their money and getting the returns also. The past has been not so exciting, but we look forward that we're going to get good returns for all our investors who are putting money with us.
Okay, so you say the past hasn't been that exciting. I'd like to quote a study from ASSOCHAM. In May, they had stated that most of 70% of the investment projects have been non-starters in this region. And specifically, if you talk about SAS Nagar Mohali, so much has been planned for this region, some knowledge city, an aero city, but they're all still in progress. Do you think Mohali is a very long-term investment prospect? it's a long-term story, would you say? Because most of these infrastructure projects on the back of which this realty market is riding, these are still to come up.
I definitely agree with you, but one thing we need to define is that all these development which are kind of promised by the authorities and government, they definitely take time to come up, but simultaneously if a developer who's developing a property in that particular area, they must also do the completion in time so that the property value increases with the finishing of the product. That's also equally important. You just can't simply depend on the infrastructure. Yes, infrastructure development have been slow, but if the development structure also increases with the increase in the property time frame that you define, one should finish the project in time. So once you finish the project in time, I think the returns would definitely go up as expected by the investors.
Okay. Rohan, one micro market for which we get a lot of queries is Mullapur, New Chandigarh. Is it really the next destination for after Chandigarh, like how we say in Gurgaon, New Gurgaon? Does it have that much potential? Because there are some couple of huge projects by big names, but is it worthy enough?
Look, from a supplier perspective, you only have two big players in terms of DLF and Omax being here. So there's a lot of potential in this location. One, secondly, we also see that the prices here are not as low; they're slightly on the higher side. So to that extent, I think both developers and investors understand the fact that this is the next destination which should ideally start picking up. Now, also, if you see that a lot of infrastructure initiatives that are happening are also directed around Mullanpur in terms of your metro starting from Mullanpur to Panchkula, the blue line as they're calling it. So you have a lot of associated development that's happening around this place. Now, vis-a-vis this, you also look at a situation like Mohali where economic activity that's starting to be announced now, development of an IT city and things like that. So you need to have these associated drivers which will pull in demand. So low entry prices and your infrastructure and economic activities are what will drive the growth of any market.
All right. But Rohan, right now, can you point out which is most of the industries here are traditional industries. They're trying to encourage more IT players to come in here, but that's still not happened yet. So it's a little lackluster there on the economic front, on the commerce front for these new markets.
I think you're right, and one of the reasons why we are seeing that markets have kind of stagnated is because of this, that your economic activity hasn't really kicked off at the speed that it was expected to pick up. A major thing that one should look at is that any of the big markets that are surrounding a established city, they have picked up pace only when economic activities have really come into the picture. And otherwise, what happens is you will have investment or speculative demand only, but end user demand will tend to stay away because you do not have the economic drivers for people to go and who are going to work there and stay there, which tends to kind of lose away from or take away from the idea that you're trying to develop an alternate to the main city, because you do not have space in the main city. You're developing different and independent nodes which can be independent cities by themselves.
All right. Kamaljeet, speaking about just SAS Nagar Mohali, for you at Bestech, what made you invest in this area and launch a project here? Which are the inherent drivers and the strong factors of this market which has you betting on Mohali?
First thing I must tell you that the location that we are almost completing the project now is right on the footsteps of Chandigarh. We do call it Mohali, but it's right next at the entrance of Chandigarh itself. Number one was the location that was we were looking at the prime factor for doing a project here. Number two, the location definitely also is very close to the international airport, which is going to be operative maybe in a next 2 quarters or so. That will further derive the demand of the residential and the office space here, where my project is a mix of residential and IT office spaces there. That's the other thing. Third thing is the location that is there. It's a locality which is habitated today. So the day I complete my project, the people can start using the property then and there. So you don't have to wait for the infrastructure to be ready. It's a ready infrastructure there today as far as the needs that are required for anyone to move in, whether it's in residential property, whether it's an IT office space, want to use it. Everything is readily available there today. And we are on the verge of handing over. We already started handing over our IT park, and then residential also is on the verge of it. So I think with the people who have put in the money, they're definitely getting a good return now, and they'll be able to use the property also simultaneously.
All right. And just one last question, Kamaljeet. About 2 years back or a year back, we heard this Chief Minister of Punjab state that they're going to come out with a real estate policy, a real estate regulator for the state. Has there been any movement on that, on the policy front for the housing sector? And what is the experience of the industry in Punjab in these Tri-City markets? Is it an easy market to operate in?
No, it is not an easy market to operate in because we have our main focus in Gurgaon. So I'm trying to compare with the Gurgaon or Delhi NCR, I would say. It's a difficult market to operate because investment-wise, the investors are of a low ticket budget, and it's difficult, little difficult to handle them across. As far as the policy is concerned, you ask, no, there is not much of a development in the policy per se. But yes, of lately, Punjab government did some kind of a conference to call in a lot of investors to Punjab, which was kind of a little successful. I think with the time, a lot of more industries would come in this side of it. And I think out of all the areas that are developing around Chandigarh, Mohali would get a benefit, a little more extra benefit than all the other places that we were discussing in terms of development, in terms of appreciation, and then definitely in terms of the development as well.
All right, so that was Kamaljeet Singh and Rohan Sharma highlighting what you need to keep in mind if you want to invest in Mohali and all these new property markets that have sprung up around the Chandigarh Tri-City area. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much.